This is Ice Cream Gecko, and in today's video we're going to take a look at the Barilla Farfalle pasta. This is the famous butterfly pasta, and from a brand I usually do not buy a lot of things from because they're a bit too expensive. Barilla. They're good, very decent product usually they've got in their lineup. Take a quick look all around the box right here. The famous butterfly pasta, which would be the translation for Schmetterlingsnudeln, which is what we call them here in Germany quite often. They're not necessarily my favorite, but they happened to be in the basement, therefore I'm reviewing them. Let's have a quick look. Did we take a look at the bottom already? I think we did. Pause if you want to read that stuff right here. Pause if you want to read the, or take a look at the advertisement for the pasta right here. I think I've got a glass of this in the basement as well that is out of date by only about half a year, so maybe we're going to do a review of that next week. That's going to be fun. Pause if you want to read the ingredients list in German, in French, and pause if you want to read the nutrition table right here as well. Now we've got the fancy little window that we can see the pasta through on the very front. Number 65. I can never really remember the numbers of these noodles anyway. I think most Germans at least don't remember them. We just call them like butterfly noodles or Schmetterlingsnudeln or spaghetti or bavette, maybe fusilli and macaroni, and that's pretty much it for the lingo of pasta over here. Anything that's called anything different than that either does not exist in people's heads or just exists in, I don't know, some abstract pasta description. Don't really know how to call it. Let's open up this packet right here. I've been talking for too long at this point. That's something you have been getting used to over the past couple of years, I think. Here we've got the pasta. It looks very pretty indeed, look. Wonderfully golden yellow color they've got. Actually, is more yellow on the camera than it is in real life. In real life, this looks a bit more brownish, not quite as yellow as it does in on the camera screen, at least right now. So let's snack one of these. Yeah, that's something that I found over the years. Is pasta. I want to cook that stuff first. Alright, the pasta is now fully prepared and we are back at the disc. I put some cheap Aldi pasta sauce on the side here that I still have to use up. So let's ignore that one. Take a closer look at the individual pasta pieces itself. Looks fine. Quite glossy actually when you look at them like this. They're beautiful though. Very beautiful indeed. Consistency wise, I had them in there for about 11 minutes. It says 10 minutes on the packet, but I think for 11 minutes right here. Very, very decent. A bit sticky. Maybe use some olive oil with that if you want to do that. I usually just leave them sticky like that and mingle them with the sauce afterwards. First pasta piece going in. Well, the second one I should say. Texture's definitely fine. Nice and soft on the wings of the butterfly, and yeah, a bit more hearty in the center. Flavor-wise, there is really nothing too special about that. I like to put a bit more salt into the pasta water than most people maybe. Just like things a bit more salty, usually. But flavor-wise, quite neutral. It tastes like pasta, just like you would imagine pasta to taste. Nothing bad about it. Very decent indeed. A baseline, yeah, that's what you can usually call Barilla products in general. A baseline, very decent baseline. Yeah, texture-wise overall, very decent indeed. All right, I'm gonna mix this up now, and I think I'll be back with you in just a second with the review sheet. The consumption process is complete and we're ready to jump into the rating with the review sheet. First impression wise, I don't have anything to complain about. They looked good, they felt good. When they are eaten raw, they are a bit crunchy, but you have to expect that from raw pasta, I guess. Color-wise, same story here, nothing to complain about. They were a bit darker in color than they looked on the camera screen. Maybe that's different in the final video, but as of right now, I don't have anything to complain about in the color department either. Consistency and texture-wise, they are fine. They very much resemble Farfalle as they are supposed to be, I guess. Something I don't really like about them in general, but about the pasta itself, that type, is that crimped part in the center. Usually, especially when you prepare small portion sizes like myself, I only cook for one person, so I only take 2 portion sizes, sometimes even a bit less than that. You always have, or you quite often have, a small piece that's not properly cooked. Those hard pieces are quite unpleasant when you eat those farfalle, I have got to say. Not particularly about the Barilla farfalle criticism, but about the general type of that particular pasta. 1.5 out of 2 is the final rating for the consistency and texture though. 4 out of 5 points in the taste department. I don't have anything bad to say about this. I don't have anything particularly good to say about this. It's quite standard, but it's good. So yeah, 4 out of 5. Themalization wise, I think they did a very decent job at creating the farfalle pasta in this particular iteration for the French and German market in this case, according to the writing on the box. Therefore 8.5 out of 10 is the final rating for the Barilla farfalle pasta. Okay, I think this is where I'm going to end this particular video. If you're wondering for the past couple of videos where I've made videos that aren't really in line with fast food or ice cream, then take a quick look at the playlist section right now on the overview of my channel. I want to get that leveled up, except for the ice cream section. So a few more other food reviews are still coming in. And I hope you're looking forward to that. Maybe next week I'm going to take a look at some pesto from Barilla. The pesto of Barilla is usually very decent indeed. Anyway, if you've got a question or a bit of suggestion, leave it in the comment section down below. And if you want to see more videos just like this one, please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope I'm going to see you soon. Until then, bye bye.